This is a sneak preview of a cylinder head that I'm just about to take off the mill. This is a single cylinder, but very close all round to what's going to go on the V10 ultimately, but the whole idea is to build a single cylinder, make sure it runs, iron out any pitfalls before committing to making 10 of these and then finding out that it doesn't run. So all of the faces on here are finished. There's a surface here finished. This is excess. There's tool paths to run when I flip everything around. So as you look at it, back, front, top, bottom, all the machining is done. Critical surface on there is done, and also critical surfaces around this side are also machined, and anything that's left here is superficial machining. It's sort of cosmetic stuff, clearance pockets for mountings and the like. I'll try and zoom in. That's the inlet. The inlet trumpet and mount, inlet, valve seats are all cut, exhaust, header, flange mounting, spark plug hole. There's there'll be a mounting on here which supports the cam followers. See the top of the, I'll pause this actually. Hang on. There's a shot down the inlet. See the valve hanging out of the valve guide there. Another shot straight down the inlet. Yeah, this is what I was explaining. There's a block that sits on here on 3 dowels spark plug hole, and that supports the cam followers. These are clearances for the finger followers. You can see the valve guides in the bottom of the pockets. These tiny focus. These tiny holes here let air up underneath into these cylinders for the pneumatic valve system. So this one here has actually got it's liner, it's a honed liner. It's actually also got the piston, you see the seal in there as well. So the valve stem will come up through the centre of that with a fairly standard kind of valve lock on it. That's a plugged hole. There's lots of drillings in this. That's another plugged hole. Some are for air, some are for oil. It's quite convoluted. Everything thread-wise has been thread milled. You can't see it. This is an M2.5, which will take a fitting for the air for the pneumatic valves. Quick look down the exhaust ports. See the valve guides. Oop, there we go. This intake valve just plopped back into place. This is the combustion chamber. So, valve seats, valve guides, valve, if I can pop him up, I can't tell what one, yeah, there we go. There's an M3.5 fine thread, so 0.35 pitch for the plug. So that's combustion chamber. And it's time to I thought I'd cut myself off there. It's time to zoom out, refocus, another quick 12, triple check that I've not missed anything. In any of the tool paths, and particularly the drillings, the cosmetic stuff I'm happy with. Like I say, there's a lot of drillings. So I'll update this. I'll take when I've got this off here, I'll clean it up a bit and explain a bit more about the pneumatic valve system and how that all goes together. Watch that valve plop. Go on. Yeah, and then it's back to the mill for second operation to do the ends, but I'm not doing that until I've made quite a simple cam cover so that I can machine the bearing journals for the cam cover and the head, which will sit here and here. That's an oil hole for lubrication, as is that. Lubrication will be through the cams, so it'll get picked up from here, transferred through the cams and out through the cam lobes. So yeah, so this is going to come off, make a simple cam cover, flip everything around, still going to do it in the 4th axis, bore the bearing journals or whatever, and hopefully hear some engine sounds before the end of 2022. Update soon.